Hello everybody and welcome to another Terrainify tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how we make our Badlands theme using our stepped spiral outcropping from our Dynamic Hills collection. The full list of colors and products used can be found in the description below. So let's get started. Step 1 is applying sand. For this we are using both a fine grit and a medium grit sand. We're going to apply the sand to all of the flat surfaces and any of the larger overhangs. Start by applying a healthy amount of white PVA glue with a damp brush. You want enough glue to hold the sand, but not so much the sand is shifting around on the model. Do this in increments to allow yourself a glue-free handhold. When we're finished applying the sand, it's time to seal it in place using our thick sealer. Now set the model aside to fully dry. Step 2 will be to base coat. For this we are using a rich dark brown or burnt umber and painting the entire model. Be careful not to work one area too long or you risk reactivating the glue. If you do accidentally knock off any bits of sand, you can quickly reapply it using glue. After the base coat is applied, set the model aside once again to fully dry. As a side note, when you're using sand on a model, you are going to require a little bit more drying time with both the sand drying and the base coat drying. Alright, our base coat is completely dry on our model, so we can begin step 3, dry brushing. We're going to separate the dry brushing by our flat areas and our vertical areas. We're using both a medium gray, followed by a light gray for the vertical areas, and a tan, followed by an off-white for the flat areas. Focusing on the vertical areas first, dry brush using the medium gray. It's okay if some of the vertical sides have sand on them. It just adds more character. Let the medium gray dry for a few minutes and then dry brush the same areas using the light gray. You should see a lot of contrast now. Time to switch our focus to the flat areas. Using the tan color, dry brush all the flat spots including the tops of overhangs. Let this paint dry for a few minutes and repeat the process using the off-white color. And that's all the painting that we need to do now. Alright, now for our final step, step 4. For this step, we will be applying our foliage. So we're using a brown reindeer moss and 3 different shades of grass tufts, a dark brown, a brown, and red brown. So grab the white PVA glue again because this is going to keep our plants in place. Start with the reindeer moss and glue small pieces to spots where the vertical meets the flat. So this helps to protect the moss during gameplay because it can be a bit delicate. You don't need to, but I prefer to seal the moss as well. Now we can add our grass tufts. Apply the tufts in various color groupings, but keep the groups small. Add some groups next to the reindeer moss as well, so it blends the landscape of the theme together. When you finish gluing all the tufts, it just needs a final dry time, and then it's ready for your next game. And don't forget to admire your hard work. Badlands is such a great theme for so many different tabletops. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also check out Terrainify.com for this model and others, along with our STL files. And be sure to follow us on Facebook for sneak peeks of new models and more. Thanks for watching.